What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you for all the day ones, all the likes, all the feedback, all the comments. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. I'm just going to do a little quick live. Don't want to keep up too much of people's Sunday night. How can you send these messages and I mean this shit? What's up, God Soldier? How you been, bro? I mean, what you think about those messages right there? What's going on, Larry? Hope all is well too, man. Hope you're doing good as well. I just wanted to show these people these messages and show everybody that's been following the saga. Yeah, hope you get better, man. Shit, I think the COVID's going back around. Yeah, I mean, man, God Soldier. I mean, look, check that one out. I mean, I'm showing these messages, man, because I don't want y'all to be saying, "Oh, he never said none of that stuff," or, you're making that stuff up. Because ever since this, man, I've been blamed for everything, man, from making fake people or paying people, creating troll accounts. I'm this so-called Blue Blanco, and it's like I don't even know who Blue Blanco is. And like I told y'all before, who's to say that he can't do the same thing to me? Like I'm not out there looking for people's information and stuff. Check this one out. What you think about that right there? I don't want y'all to think that I'm Blue Blanco. You know, I'm not Blue Blanco. I mean, I can, you know, if y'all want me to put on camera and put my hand to the Bible and say, hey, swear to God, I'm not Blue Blanco. Hey, if that would please y'all, man, I'll do that for y'all. Because I don't have nothing to hide. I mean, my conscience is not. I'm not Blue Blanco, but hey, if it makes him feel better to accuse me and doxing my address, as I mean, I can't stop them from doing that. I can't. You know what I mean? I can't. Yes, they sure are. I mean, that's the phone number that he uses for his promotion and stuff. But you see, you got characters like June 5th. They're like kamikazes. I told y'all what was going to happen. He was going to jump out the driver's seat, and that SUV is straight going straight into the creek. I mean, into the ocean, river, pond. And both these guys, you got one in the passenger side and one in the back, just with the crash helmets on, tucked in, seatbelt strapped up. And you got one jumping out the driver's side, tumbling, you know, flipping these guys off as he gets up and says, F you guys. Hello, V. Yeah, man, it's like, you know, because if you can apology, it's like, fuck, man, you called me everything under the sun for what? For what? I mean, you publicly humiliated me in front of the YouTube community. For what? I wasn't doing nothing wrong, man. Yeah, man. It's like here in a little bit, I'll probably do another live here in a little bit, but I just wanted to do a quick live so that way people can, read these messages and make y'all's own conclusion to be like, you got one guy that was going tooth and nail for this guy. So it's like you can't really take him for his word. All right, young blood. Yeah, I was just gonna do a quick live, man. I'll probably set the other one up for maybe 7:30, man. That would give you enough time and me enough time to finish with doing what we gotta do. Old Mark done poisoned them puppies up. He done used them and resealed them up, man, handing them out. That's I believe that too. I believe that. Man, I think at this point, man, they're both at fault, man, because they're both promoting the one was promoting the other one, and the other one was doing the deviant. And instead of saying, you know what, man, I can't be promoting this type of stuff, man. I can't, you know, it goes against everything I believe to bring this guy on my platform and tell his stories or his sexual exploits of what he was doing unwillingly. You know, because if you watch that unseen, you can watch either documentary, the regular documentary or the unseen footage. It still proves the same thing. Mark was in there taking it by force. This one just shows a little bit more detail of him greasing himself up. You know, I think this one's a little bit worse because he's actually walking you through it. That guy's crazy, man. That guy's there. I mean, that's why, you know, and this is honest truth, man. I don't even watch the channels no more. I don't watch it because it's like, what are they going to say? Unless, I mean, I already y'all can read the messages. It's like I thought we had already passed that point. Like I'm not Blue Blanco, man. I don't have a troll, a factory. I don't have like all my kids are living their own lives. My son has his own kid. They're living their own lives. They're not just gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, hey, you is this my position or what's my name today?" No, I don't see that. Like, fuck, what kind of like I don't know. Maybe that's the content creator world or how people do it. I don't know. It's all a facade, or but I just don't get that. I honestly don't. That's just too much negative energy as it is already. You know, even through you create all these accounts, you're still spewing hate, and that's still your negative energy. You can say, "Hey, I'm so and so today. I'm so and so tomorrow," but at the end of the day, man, that's still you're still the same person that's spewing out that same hatred and characteristic. You can change your name from you know A, B, C, D, E, F, but you're still technically A. You know what I mean? You're still going to be that person. Your character doesn't change just because you change a name. So if you're a narcissist with one name, man, you're going to continue being a narcissist in another one. You're just going to try to add a little bit of flavor to whatever that character you want him to portray. It's sad, man. It's just, yeah. I mean, that's sad. You know, I mean, he painted the picture of y'all of me having 9 trolls. Just go watch all his videos. How many phones does that guy have? How many kids does he have that are still under 18 that he can manipulate and tell them what to do? You think I can tell my kids that want to live their lives with their couples, hey, I need y'all to do this? No, man, they're gonna tell me, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? As it is, they already tell me to get off this bullshit. So if my kids are telling me to get off of this bullshit, I don't see my kids helping me participate in any of this shit. But yes, yeah, it's. I mean, and you can see by the text messages, it's almost like those videos of them doxing my address, or the false accusations. Like, in their mind, they were using those like bargaining chips. Like, like, hey, let's squash this. I remove. I'm like, man, fuck that. That's spilled milk. I'm not worried about what you did yesterday. Or I'm not worried about that. It's like, you can't be using something that happened in the past as bargaining chips. The damage has been done. I mean, you can't take it back. And I guess a simple dry apology. Look at this guy. What I tell y'all, Jones brother said it. Hey, that's. But y'all go back right there, man. Let me see. Y'all know that number right there, man. Go hit that number up. Don't y'all want promotion? Don't act crazy, Jones brother. Don't act crazy, bro. Matter of fact, just for acting crazy like that, and with those false accusations, you're out of here. I don't got time for your nonsense. Go make up another account, give me another subscriber, give me another view. Bye bye, Jones Brothers. It's that simple, man. I'm not gonna give y'all the time of day to sit there and argue with y'all and call y'all call y'all out of y'all's name, and let y'all call me out of my name, and all that back and forth bickering. And nah, man. You know, you got your platform. Go over there and go tell your 2 cents, or tell it how you feel, or whatever you want to do, man. You want to come over here and, like how you say, ride the wave. You want to spew hate, you're gonna have to pay. All friendly, all subscribers, all peaceful. It's always free, when we do these live panels. But as far as the opposition, if they want to get on the panel and they want to have a voice over here, they're just gonna have to pay for it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I guess at the end of the day, if they decide to join and pay, hey, we'll give it out to a subscriber out there. You know, let them join the panel. Somebody out there that needs some gas money or something, they want to join the panel and spew their hatred. Hey, send that person. Because it's like, if y'all want to get people riled up for y'all's effect, nah. I realize that that's what they want. It's like the same thing. It's like these little kids that be playing, that they be seeing these adults playing on Twitch. Same thing, man. They just want the reaction. Nah, we passed that 60 Babs. We passed that. I guess you must be late to the party. You must be late to the party. He got nothing to respond to. What can he respond? He already threw everything in the kitchen sink. What is there to say? What is there to say? Like, like, what else is there to say? I mean, fuck, you got a platform with 130,000 subscribers. Make an apology, make a public apology, and be like, hey, you know what, man? Just like I said in those text messages, I bet on the wrong horse. Nah, it's not cloud chasing. We passed that point. We passed that point. One more smicker from you, sexy babs, and you're out of here. You know, we baseball season in. You know, that's one strike right there. You got one strike right there. Two more, you out. Now, matter of fact, I mean that's your second one right there. Because this is your first one right here. That's your second one. You got one more comment, and then you banned. You out. You know, baseball's around the corner. Opening season. I'd rather be watching some baseball. Uh, yeah, I sure am. Because it's like I'm not rotting Dante's coat, man. I'm just exposing. Bye bye, Kobe deal. Now you got to expose it, man. You know, as far as the promotion, you got to be held accountable. You can't just be throwing rocks and hiding, man. We don't work that way. I don't know. I don't know how you were raised, Kobe, but I think if you hold, I think if you want to hold a man accountable, I think you should be held accountable as well. What is so wrong with you being held accountable? If you publicly humiliated another human being, what's wrong with doing a publicly apology? Are we going to, man? We're gonna have to, man, because it's too much. You know, I'm showing these text message because I'm showing the credibility of this character. We all know he's still manipulating the things behind the scenes. We all know that. We all know he's still controlling all the accounts he can get his hands on. We all know that. But you still here, sexy babs. You still here. I do it for you. Kick rocks. Cause see, that's what they do. They go buy these accounts that already have content and they try to deceive you of thinking that you're actually speaking to somebody and you're really speaking to the same person. So you just gotta, I mean, the credibility, man. You know, I talked when I told certain people, I don't know, man. I mean, he has too many personas. How can you keep up with it? How can you keep up with all these personas, all these accounts, and it makes no sense. I don't get that. And then he comes here in a little bit, man. We're gonna go watch that some more of that documentary, and we're gonna hear some of his remarks. You know, because the credibility. Okay, y'all. I'll be back at 7 o'clock, man, and we'll talk about this some more. Don, yeah, he probably is here to pimp. Peace treaty. I'm not worried about the people, man. I'm not worried about 10, 20. I'm cool, man. I'm not no big platform. It's Sunday. People got lives to do. It's like you're worried. Like you think I'm worried about the friends or no, man. I'm grateful. Whoever's these 29 people, man, I'm grateful for them giving me their time and day. I'm grateful, man. I'm not no big platform. I don't have no 100,000 subscribers, man. I mean, what's the point of me going and botting the chat? And that's the thing that a lot of these channels are in cahoots with each other. They try to drop they try to drop videos on certain times and uh they bot up the videos. It's all deception, man. It's all deception. It's like and they want to play off your emotions. They they'll let you do a live and they'll bot the live up to 100 and 200, 300. So they'll play off your ego. They'll play, oh yeah, I'm doing something. I'm doing something. So then when you do another live and you only get 25 views or you get 20 people in the audience, they want to play off that manipulative, egoistic. They're like, oh man, maybe I'm not doing it no more. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should switch content. And wah wah. Y'all are some pea brains. I've never cared about the views. I told you it's therapeutical for me. You have more to lose than I do. You're a content creator. I'm not a content creator, man. I'm just passing through. I'm passing through. If I feel like not doing a video tomorrow or the next day, hey, I'm not a content creator. I'm just somebody that does this for therapeutical, bring awareness and prevention, expose the deviants and the ones that promote them. That's bad, man. That's bad. Not only are you promoting sexual deviance, but you're promoting racism on a social media platform. Let's check. Hey, what about the NBC? We forgot about the NBC. When he said that was coming? April, May, June. Man, that's a liability, man. Shit. No national syndicate corporation broadcast national worldwide will take a chance on that. People have been banned culturally off social media for far less. But I guess people don't care, too much of what happens to the prison genre guy, because they're like, hey, that guy's in prison, hey, who cares. But there is a lot of people that care what happens to their loved ones. Uh, We'll be back, y'all. I'll give y'all 10 more minutes. Yeah, I mean, see, people they try to play off the egoistic and bot it up. Be like, because I already figured this fucking shit out, man. You have to sit there and analyze everything. Be like, these people try to. It's manipulation, deceit, smoke and mirrors, plays off your emotions. Uh, it's just conning at its best, like a pyramid scheme. Con artists. People that try to play off your emotions. You know, and the shit about it, man. They're so tripped about it, man. That when I was in prison, there was this old school cat, man. He was an older black gentleman, and every day, every Sundays, he would get the obituaries from the Dallas. We were in prison, so he would get the Sunday morning news, and he would go through the obituaries, and he would start circling the widows. And then I would ask him, I'm like, why are you worried about who died, man? You're fucking in prison. He goes, because look, these girls, these ladies, their husbands done passed. All they gonna want is somebody to comfort them, emotion. I'm like, fuck, you're like a con artist. He goes, exactly. I said, so man, it's there's con artists all over the place, man. You know, You just have to keep an eye out for them. And that's what basically that guy is. One of them Detroit back alley trying to sell you a fucking empty box with a brick in it. You know what I mean? Telling you got a microwave. You got a microwave. You got a TV, but once you open up that TV, you got a fucking cinder block in there. Those are the type of moves that he borderline junkie moves, basically. So you can't really expect too much from a con artist. You know what I mean? They just try to move up. They try to move into these white collar crimes, these technical crimes. Basically, I don't see him if he's creating all these accounts and troll. I don't see him too much far as an identity theft type of person. If he's creating all these accounts and aliases, man, they need to look into this guy. What if this guy's opening up PP loans under aliases? The IRS need to look into this person. Because a person that's doing all these identities on social media for a profit, I can just imagine, shit, this guy's probably opening mailboxes, stealing people's personal mail. What did he say? He had my social, right? I nailed it I nailed it right there. Right? Not only is he a racist, he's a scammer. I hope none of y'all really gave any of the information to y'all. Fuck the promotion. Nah, man, there's more to that guy. I mean, there's more going on. There's more going on. There's just, everything seems like red flags, because if you're willing, I'm just thinking like a criminal, and I've to honest to God, I've been out the streets criminal wise like maybe 21 years, man. Maybe since 2006. So maybe we're at 19 years. I guess it's 19 years I've been out the streets. But every now and then, you got to go back and think like a criminal and be like, man, is it a possibility that this guy, if he's creating all these troll accounts on social media, ain't no different than this person creating identity theft? What if this guy's running up people's credit cards, PP loans under other names and trying to live this lavish life? I don't know, man. Trying to take Dubai. It's just too much. It's just too much going on. See, and you look at and that's like a bargaining chip. Like, hey, look, man, I'm gonna take all those videos down that we said about you, and you know, hey, no hard feelings, man. No hard feelings. You know, no hard feelings. Exactly. See, and that tells you the credibility of the person. We all know he's the puppet master between all those channels and all those minions. All those minions. But I knew this type of character, man. He's the type of character that give you a handshake and got his fingers crossed behind his back. So you can only take his word for as far as you can throw him. So you can't really take his word. Yeah, see, and that's why I started thinking more about that. That's why I started thinking more. I'm like that, man, because why you worried about my social? And you're just putting yourself out there for a can of worms to come open. Because if you're creating all these identities on social media for the benefit of views and money, monetary, I can just see you doing PP loans, social security frauds, uh, you know, probably trying to collect checks off people that have passed away in Detroit, relatives, just an all around con artist. You just, It's like those janky promoter. You know, that promoter. He gives you those type of vibes that, you know. I don't know. You know, the more I start thinking about this guy, it's like, man, this guy's not. It's more of like a pyramid scheme, or I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out what it is, because there's more of a there's more to it. There's more to it. Yeah. See, that's what a lot of people be doing. A lot of people be doing that. What's not to say that, you're creating all these accounts on social media, and you go over there and, hey, let me go to this retirement home and steal so and so. Let me see what I can get from there, and go through their mailbox. And you see it on the documentaries. I see it on the news every day. Person runs off with the mailman's package, with the whole tote, and then they explain to you why they want your information. We'll be back, y'all. Maybe 7 o'clock. We'll be back, man. We're gonna watch some documentary and review these messages. And I think Youngblood will be back. I think Youngblood was gonna hit the link. Thank y'all.